Hi friends, it's me, Jillian Brittany from JillianBrittany.com, where I teach women how to get their bodies back after baby through mindful movement and intentional action so that they can stop obsessing and get on with their lives. I have never done a vlog before, this is my first, but I have a big story to tell and I thought this was the best way. We have a whole lot going on in our lives right now. I'm a mom of 3, George is 5, Sissy is 3, and Bobby is 1. I currently live in Leduc, Alberta, and we are making a cross-country move back to our hometown in southwestern Ontario. So this week I have flown across the country by myself. I left my kids with the grandparents and I'm here at our home. I'm packing up so that we can make the trek back. So I can make the trek back by myself. I'm gonna drive back and yeah, it's just been a whirlwind of so much stuff and I haven't been posting much and I just wanted to give you the whole rundown here in a vlog so you can watch the whole thing if you want and you can skip over it if it's not your deal. So I've been living in Alberta for about 7 years. My husband's been here about 10 and he works in the oil field, and it was just something that we always kept in mind that we wanted to move back to Ontario. We'd always sort of fantasized about it, but it was hard to find the right time, the right job, the right climate for us to go back. And this winter, it happened. It all fell together. And so now we get to move back to his hometown, very close to my hometown, and start our lives in a much more normal way than we've ever had before. So he usually works away from our home about 9 or 10 months of the year. I'm alone with our kids, and I haven't been able to have much of a life for myself. I've actually spent a lot of time just alone, and while I have my kids with me, it has never felt like really home without him there. So now with this new job, we get to have him with us, and I'm so excited to actually get to live with him, be married with him, and experience life as a whole family unit. So we actually have some amazing friends that offered us their summer home to live in until our house sells here because it is on the market. And so yeah, so I left the kids there. We went on a holiday just to visit grandparents, and then all of this fell together while we were there, and now we get to stay. I just had to come back and sort of tie up some loose ends here. We left with only about 2 weeks worth of stuff, so I had to come back and get some more, pack up a few things, and in a few days I'm going to turn around and drive back across the country. I have been on dead silence on social media, and it's literally just because I've had so much going on personally with myself, because this whole move, this whole experience is really, really emotional for me. I've never really felt happy or at home in this place where we live, and I've made some amazing connections and some amazing friends, and I never would want to negate the relationships that I've had, but the fact is, me personally, I've never felt like this is the place that I belong, and it's been hard for me because it's the only home that my kids have ever known. But I really wanted to make it my own. So this year I really dove in and made some connections and made new connections and deepened the ones I'd made. And so whereas a year ago I would have left here without saying goodbye, now I'm here and I have really strong friendships, and it's just really hard for me to think about leaving the people who I really, really feel strongly about and have made a huge impact on my life. It's a natural thing for me to sort of leave without saying goodbye. That's always been my way, and I don't want to do that this time, so I'm making as an effort to say goodbye and I love you to all the people who have been really special to me. I'm only here back in Alberta for a few days, and then I'm making the trek back, and it's crazy. It's so many things happening all at once, and I feel really overwhelmed, and I feel excited, and I feel sad, and I feel happy, and it's all of this stuff going on at once. But the point is, life is turning around for me in a way that I never thought that it would. And there's a lot of hard stuff going on right now, and it's scary. And it feels like so many moving parts, and I have no control over any of them, except what I do for myself. So me going dark on social media was just me taking care of myself and me processing my own feelings. But I'm back and I want to talk, and I want to know if you've ever been through a similar thing where you kind of just drop everything and move, especially with a family. This has been really, really crazy for me, really hard for me, but I'm excited, and I'd love to know if this is like normal to just be like totally freaked out and not know what's coming next. So if you've been through something like this, just comment or send me a message and let me know how you dealt with it. The one thing that's kept me sane in the last 3 weeks is being able to move as much as possible. So we had pretty crappy weather when I was in Ontario, but I managed to get out for some walks and to do a little yoga. No intense exercise because I just knew that my body couldn't handle it. And so it's really no surprise that I came down with some pretty severe pain in the last 3 days. And it was from, no joke, a lack of movement. It was just my body locked up because I chose not to move for a couple of days. And so this morning I did some yoga and I finally feel like myself again. I went to the chiropractor, got adjusted, I did some stretching, I did some resting, drank lots of water, and now I finally feel like me again and I'm ready to share with you. So thank you for being such amazing people and for inspiring me to continue to share my journey with you, and any education that I can offer to you, any inspiration that I can offer to you. Thank you for being here and being part of it. I think I might do this a little bit more. I think I might vlog a little bit more. I've always loved Insta stories and I like sharing my life with everybody, so maybe I'll do a little bit more of this. I prefer video to typing, so this is always my preferred method of sharing. So just wanted to say thank you. I wanted to share with you what's going on with me. Very exciting, very scary, everything all at once. And yeah, let's see what happens. So yeah, if you don't know already, I have a free community called the Better After Baby Community because I believe so strongly that life does not end when you have kids. It's actually just the beginning. You don't lose yourself when you have kids. It's just a challenge to become the best you possible. The person you were before kids is a part of you, but it's not you. And just trying to get back to being her is what makes us feel like we aren't good enough. The point of becoming a mother is to continue developing as a person. And so I try to do that as much as I can, and I try to inspire other moms to do that too, so that we can love ourselves and love our lives, and be the happiest and the healthiest that we can be. So you can join my Better After Baby community at the link. I'll link it up in the comments, and I'd love to have you there. Yeah. Thank you for listening. If you made it all 7 minutes of this video, I appreciate it, and I'll be sharing a lot more coming soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.